Hello and welcome to this week's Slam National Club Golfers look back on the golfing week. And Rory McIlroy is finally a married man. I say finally, of course we all know the story of what happened with him and Caroline Wozniacki, but him and Erica Stoll walked down the aisle in County Mayo this week, and well, you might not have known because there weren't any photographs. They even had anti-drone technology to stop people getting in, stop the press getting in. However, in a world exclusive, I can reveal some photographs from the day. There was, of course, this moment, and this moment, and who could forget this moment? Joking aside, guests were asked to hand in their mobile phones at the start of the day, and the press, of course, weren't allowed in. This really rankled some, the Irish Independent in particular. They sent 2 reporters, one of whom managed to squeeze 500 words out of the fact that the press weren't allowed in. The information in that piece that was relevant could have fitted in a tweet. I don't know why they didn't just do that. Then they published a frankly hilarious piece about how Rory had disappeared up his own backside because he didn't want to let the press in. He just wanted to have a bit of privacy. The press, of course, which have been so good to him over the years. The highlight was when the author described Irish rugby player Brian O'Driscoll as no less of a global superstar than Rory McIlroy. Now, I'll let you come to your own conclusions on that one, but for me, that's probably where I should have stopped reading. Anyway, don't go and click on it, it will only encourage them. Meanwhile, also at the wedding, Sergio Garcia and Padraig Harrington have made up. Now, the pair's falling out has been well documented down the years, and it was highlighted even more at the Masters a couple of weeks ago when Sergio was, of course, in contention and Harrington was a pundit in the Sky Sports studio. I'm sure you've all seen that hilarious video. Anyway, Harrington says the first person he bumped into at the wedding was Sergio, and the pair kissed and made up, probably without the kissing. But as there was no photos, let's just have a look at them hugging a panda, obviously. Finally, are armchair referees a thing of the past? We all know what happened to Lexi Thompson a couple of weeks ago at the A&A Inspiration, and I made my feelings very clear in a recent episode of In the Know. If you just go and search In the Know at nationalclubgolfer.com if you want to see that. But golf's governing bodies, the R&A and the USGA this week, have revealed that they are introducing a new rule. Or have they? You can read all about it over at nationalclubgolfer.com, but none of it's really that clear, and it certainly doesn't suggest whether or not it would have changed anything in Lexi's case at the A&A. What I will say though is the fact that this rule is numbered 34-3-10 can probably be filed under reasons fewer and fewer young people are taking up golf. Right, some highlights from National Club Golfer this week. Now, I'm the kind of person that likes to get to the course nice and early. I get there an hour before, I go and have a bacon sandwich, I soak in the clubhouse, particularly if it's somewhere I've not played before. My regular playing partner, however, is someone that wants to bowl up to the car park, change his shoes in his car, and then be on the tee within 3 minutes of pulling on his handbrake. But what kind of golfer are you? And indeed, what kind of golfer are my fellow colleagues at National Club Golfer? Now, I asked them, and it's all in this week's niggle. You can check that out over at the website. In gear news, equipment editor James Savage has written a rundown of the best spikeless shoes for 2017, which is a really good read if that's your thing. And also, do you have a problem with your long irons and you're not really keen on hybrids? Then maybe the crossover is the thing for you. James has tested one out, it's also on nationalclubgolfer.com. Or maybe you're more of a gossip person. If so, Ricky Fowler has a new girlfriend, and that's on this week's Social Spotlight. Head over to nationalclubgolfer.com to see all of those and much, much more. That was this week's Slam, and I'll see you next time.